What if I told you that you are not the problem, but that invisible voice living in your mind? The one that keeps repeating the same fears, the same doubts, the same worries like an echo that never gets tired. And what if I told you that today, right now, you can begin to break that cycle and finally breathe again? Close your eyes for a moment and listen. There is a part of you that has been calling out for a long time, a part buried under the weight of too many thoughts, but still alive, still ready to lift you back up. Maybe you don't notice it anymore because it's so quiet, but it's there. And it's whispering to you, start again, here, now. Hope isn't some abstract concept. It's a hand pulling you out from deep waters when you think you can't swim anymore. It's a seed growing in the dark. It's a thin line of light slipping under a door that's been shut for too long. Faith, real faith, isn't a trophy for the strong. It's a refuge for the wounded, for those whose dreams have collapsed, yet still choose to believe that something good can rise from those ruins. And you know it. Every time life knocked you down, some mysterious strength picked you up again. Today, that strength wants to speak to you. Imagine an empty room, a single window, and the sound of your breath spreading through the air like slow waves across a quiet lake. The light comes in, golden dust floating in the beam, and in that silence you finally feel what you usually ignore. The rhythm of your heart, the tension in your shoulders, the weight you've never admitted to anyone. Now listen to that breath as if it were the heartbeat of your life. Inhale and feel a slow warmth rising inside you, like an ember coming back to life. Exhale and let a small piece of the pain slip away. Do it again, slower, deeper. For a moment, maybe the first in months, you're not running, you're just existing. And in this fragile, sacred space, every rebirth begins. Your story might be made of wounds no one has ever seen. Nights spent wondering if you're getting everything wrong. Days where you tried to look strong while someone inside you was screaming. Maybe you've given more than you ever received. Maybe you've loved without being loved the same way in return. Maybe you've fought battles no one ever acknowledged. But there is one truth that pain can never erase. You are still here. And the fact that you're here means you haven't lost. It means there is something in you that never gave up. Not even when your mind tried to convince you otherwise. The body remembers everything. Your hands shake when your soul is afraid. Your chest tightens when life gets too heavy. Your legs weaken when you carry a burden that was never yours. But the body doesn't only remember pain. It remembers strength, resilience. Every time you survived what you thought would break you. Now let the mind open like a door pushed by the wind. You see a path. Maybe it's a forest, maybe a stone road, maybe a lonely beach. Choose the one that feels right. You walk. The air touches your skin, alive around you. Maybe you smell wet earth, or hear leaves trembling in the breeze, or feel sand shifting beneath your feet. Every step brings you closer to a place you've always longed for but never dared to reach. Breathe and listen. Do you feel that thump in your chest? That's your heart remembering who you are. There are moments in life when everything seems to dissolve. Certainties, relationships, plans. Moments when you wake up and feel like a stranger inside your own existence. That's where faith enters. Not as a ritual, but as a force that turns you inside out and whispers, this is not the ending. This is the beginning of something you're not ready to see yet. The Bible says it in a simple, powerful way. Do not fear, for I am with you. And these words are not an invitation to be perfect. They're an invitation to stop running from your truth. Let go of what you cannot control. Let go of the people who made you believe you weren't enough. Let go of the past you cling to as if it were the only proof of who you are. The scars you carry aren't failures. They're maps. They are living evidence that every wound can heal if you choose to turn it into a bridge instead of a prison. You are stronger than you think, deeper than you imagine, more important than anyone ever told you. And now, listen carefully. Your life is not on hold. You are not stuck. You are being prepared, like the dawn before full daylight, like the seed splitting open before becoming a tree, like fire burning deep beneath the earth before erupting in the open. Everything you're going through is not a waste, not a mistake, not a delay. It's training for your soul. God is not punishing you. He is shaping you. And it doesn't matter how many times you've broken, how many times you've lost your patience, how many times you've felt unworthy of love, peace, or happiness. Love isn't something you earn. It's something you receive. Peace is not something you conquer. It's something you welcome. Happiness is not something you chase. It's something you allow. Every time you stop and breathe, every time you say, "I don't know how, but I'll try," every time you choose not to give up, you're performing a sacred act. The world will tell you to run faster, prove yourself, become more. But the truth is simpler. You just need to be present. One step at a time, one breath at a time, one small choice at a time, and that's where your life begins to change. Not in one heroic gesture, but in a series of quiet, almost invisible moments that eventually turn into a wave that carries you farther than you ever thought possible. So lift your head. You weren't made to simply survive. You were made to live. You weren't designed to collapse. You were designed to rise. You weren't born to fear. You were born to bring light where light seems to have disappeared. And even if today you feel fragile, remember this. Every great story begins with a fragility transformed into strength. Take a deep breath now. Just one, but a true one. And as you inhale, allow a promise to take root inside you. The promise that this is the moment you choose to start again. Not tomorrow, not when you feel stronger, not when your life is fixed. Now. Because courage doesn't come before the choice, it comes after it. Go, walk. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Open your chest to life. And remember that every step you take toward your truth is a step God takes toward you. Life is waiting for you. Light is waiting for you. You have been waiting for yourself for too long. And now, keep this one sentence close to your heart. Your rebirth begins in the breath you choose right now.